Deuced up below at the 5. Where a nigga from Grove Street, I ain't even gonna lie. Used to hang out the block when I lit on Billy Drive. I seen real niggas snitch, I seen real niggas die. And shit change up. Who stars turned into some gangsters. Grew around some shooters, grabbed they gun and got they aim up, can't play tough. My city dangerous. Niggas lose they shot right before they make it famous. Niggas lose they shot right before they make it famous. In my city, niggas lose they shot right before they make it famous.
Welcome to Pittsburgh Chatter, where I do interviews where I want, whenever I want, with who I want. And today I have a special guest, Big 24, Big Backdoor. How's it going, man?
What's up, man? What's the deal?
What's up? All right, so you've been doing music also a long time, and you started around, maybe 7-8 years ago? What's the first song you did? Because you have a lot of music.
The first song I really did was this song called No Pain, but Sneak Gang shit. Like, Sneak Gang shit. No Pain was the first song I really, really did, but I ain't never dropped it. It's on SoundCloud, on YouTube, and shit like that.
So you first started dropping on SoundCloud, though?
Nah, I don't know how somebody sneaked it out.
That's how it used to happen with all your music back then. I'm sorry, that's not funny, but facts. All right, So since you already talked about saying one of your first songs was Sneak Gang shit, that did have WAPO on it. One of your biggest songs till this day. Talk about the process in making this. What was it like?
No, we just in the studio. He like, man, you just go in there and just say something. I just went in there and just rap, like, and I just kept it. That's how the song was made. I really like freestyle that whole song.
So you were always freestyling. You never were really.
I still like freestyle. Like I punch in. I be trying to write now for real. Some shit I be writing a little bit on, but I don't be writing for real. I never wrote.
In the moment when you're making this song, did you know it would go up and go as viral as it was?
No, but I knew shit was gonna be like lit though, cause bro shit was lit at the time, and he was on the song. So
459K though, bro. That's
hell yeah.
That's a lot.
Hell yeah.
No, facts. All right. One thing I also noticed about this is you guys all had the matching
Sneak Gang drinks on,
and I see Major in it. And I love seeing like videos of even when you see old videos of Lum or you see Major, and it's just like for the people that know, they know. For the people that don't, they don't. So just talk about this video. Just like
that
gotta give
video
me more.
It was just like a day in the hood. The weather was nice. Motherfuckers was out. The kids is out.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers is out with they. You know what I mean? So it just all went together. We like, fuck it. We just gonna shoot in the hood. The Major stages after we put the little plot together, and it was what it was for real.
You have tons of music, but it's all on the Lane Music page. Was this originally your page, and what happened?
I went to jail, man, and lost the password.
You can get back into it, though. Most of your music is on the Lane main page. So just talk about this a little bit. Was this during this time, this was your page, and you were uploading consistently to it?
Yeah. I wish I could get that page back, for real.
You have like 20 plus. It's like, bro, it's ridiculous the amount of music you have on there. With the amount of view counts you have on there, too.
And it's like so crazy, like how much music I got, period. I got a lot of music still from like back then.
Have you thought about re-uploading? Because you do have a newer one now.
Yeah.
To re-upload all your old videos?
Yeah, I could do that. I really ain't good with the like technology shit, and I really got to sit down and really learn that shit myself. If I really sit down and learn it myself, I could do that. I should do that, because it could bring like my old little fans and followers from there to that. That would be smart.
You didn't lose your Instagram too, though. You always had.
I lost my Facebook. I lost a lot of stuff going to jail. Jail played a big part.
But one thing I will say is, when you came back out, you focused on music, and then one thing you first dropped was the First Day Out. So let's talk about this. You dropped First Day Out. Was this already pre-written? Like, what's the process in making this? Because Normally, some people will just get out, then go to the studio, record the first day out. Then some people will write their first day out, knowing that they're eventually going, and then shoot it when they get out. So for you, which one was it?
Well, first day out was just like I was in there was this little I was in like this little fast spot, little jail called Carmel. I got ordered up and shit. So I'm in a room one day and shit. I'm writing this little shit. I'm just bored as hell. I'm writing this shit. I rap my celly heard me writing this shit. I ball it up, throw it away and shit. He come back in the room with his mans and shit. Like, rap that shit again. You was just I'm like, bro, I don't know. I threw that shit away. He would have gone with shit, grabbed it and shit. He like, man, that shit heat. You gotta keep that. Mm-hmm. I'm like, yeah. So I performed it like in a little ORDAP joint for everybody and shit. They was going crazy. So I'm like, I'm gonna just drop that. Boom.
So it's so you feel as if though it might happen a lot for you, where it's like you might scrap a song that somebody would be like, oh, it's some heat, but you might not be feeling it. But the audience will. That's why you always have to drop it.
Like with music, it's a lot of music like that. You're never gonna like all your songs. It's just.
But this is the problem though. The song that you might not like might be the biggest song. That's facts, bro.
I ain't even gonna cap.
I say the same thing you just said. The shit you don't like,
somebody else gonna definitely like.
I be like kind of going through that shit with like, man, like I just dropped a little EP and shit. I'm like, some of the songs, I'm like, man, put this on there. He like, bro, I don't like that. I'm like, bro, this shit. I just went through that shit with him for real. Yeah.
You gotta drop it. So how long did it take for you to record this video? Did you as soon as you got out, you recorded the video and dropped it? What's the process in making the first day out video? Of course, it shot up Chauncey.
Yeah, it was like my first week.
Mm-hmm.
My first week. It wasn't like the first day for real.
Was this a party? Welcome back.
No, it was a party. It was just like, yeah, bro, we should have pulled up. Whoever pulled up. We shot. Got it out the way.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. So you were most consistent back then, consistently dropping. It's almost like you were damn near carrying the hill with music. If I'm being completely honest, during that period of time, what made you go so consistent back then? Like, what kept you going?
It was just like, that's what we was into. It was just like it was like life for real at that time, like just music. And what else was going on for real? But music for real was like the main thing for real.
Talk about Backdoor Season. That's just at 44K. What's the inspiration behind this song?
Backdoor Season was just like, man, everybody saying I'm this, everybody saying I'm that. Man, let me just make this joint about me for real.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for real, like. And that's how that came for real. Like, motherfuckers just be like, oh, he a snake, he named Backdoor, he this, he that. And then would be getting to know me for real. I'd be cool as hell for real. I would be just, that's just an image they go off for real. So that's where that came from for real.
Rap names are just, you know what I'm saying, they're what it is. Everyone's going to have an opinion. There was a period of time people didn't even like the NLE Chopper name. So over time, people get adapted to it and they're like, okay, I like this name. Okay. One of your biggest songs, and I do like this song, is The Gas. Fire beat. It sounds like you're on the beat, basically. To me, from the lyrics that I'm hearing, it's like you just had enough and I'm going to just snap. I'm going to say the fuck I want. So Trilla shot this. He shot and edited this.
Yeah, Trilla did that shit. Yeah.
And then first we'll start there. Let's talk about this. How did you reach out to Trilla? Even where he's at now, you got to edit from him early on.
Yeah.
Talk about that.
Trilla from the hill. He a hill nigga, so you know how that should be for real. But yeah, and WAP for real being around. We just linked up for real. That was like my first video. Yeah,
that shit went up.
Yeah, I was just like, a lot of shit was happening around that time and shit. And I just how I felt for real.
Mm-hmm. So Stoney, is he the beat producer or the video?
Stoney, that's my nigga. He be making the beats and he produce. Mm-hmm. He do both. So yeah, that's a good dude, Stoney.
So he sent that to you, or you were just going through a beat pack and you were like, I like this one?
I think he sent that to me, yeah.
How fast did you record the video after you did the song?
We probably recorded that like the next week or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. No, it might have been the next week or like within that next month because a lot of shit was going on around that time.
Bro, but what I'm confused about, it seems like there was no one else dropping music like with you during this time. It seems like it was just you. Like nobody else wanted to hop on the tracks. What was it? Everyone wanted to be in the videos, but nobody was on the tracks.
Nobody really rapped for real. There was nobody like. Then you gotta think like Jeeves was in jail. A lot of motherfuckers. Nobody was home for real. Swizzy was a kid. It was no
facts.
Yeah.
All right, so what was the day like in the studio recording this? Did you immediately know it was gonna like do what it did? Were your bros telling you this is heat? What was going on through this time?
We ain't know how that shit was gonna turn out. I was in the studio. I was at Addy Labs. Yeah, Addy Labs, yep. Forgot who recorded it. Some dude, he hard too. I like him. I ain't never do another song with him after that. I should keep up with him though, for whoever that was.
All right.
We just walked in there and that shit was banging for real. That beat was hard. That beat was hard as hell.
No, facts. Is that one of your favorite? Is that like, do you have a favorite song out of yours that's like?
Nah. I ain't got a favorite song. I ain't got a favorite song, no.
All right, so we talked about this Sneak Gang shit song, but also you have a song that got, and I know it's probably was supposed to be an unreleased song because it's not posted on anybody that's your page or adjacent to your page. At least I don't think. You have a song with WAPO called Body Fair. So, is this a song that wasn't supposed to come out?
Remember I just told you I said the song called No Pain? That was my first song. Mm-hmm. That's No Pain.
Oh, so somebody just re-uploaded and renamed it to make it seem like it was a new song.
Yeah, that's that.
God damn.
Yeah.
So is this something that was normally happening at the time?
Then that shit always happen.
All right, so how is you... All right, no. Let me not even say that because I know how it was for me when I was back then getting all the old music.
That's
niggas
like...
email it to you and then you playing it.
That's like you be like, bro, let me get a song. And then you send it to him. Then if you go to the next dude, then the next, that's how that shit goes.
But all right, it's one of those things where that's a good thing, but it's also a bad thing. It's a bad thing because you don't want your music out.
Yeah.
But it's a good thing because niggas is obviously hearing that shit in the whip like, no, I can't send that to you. And it's like, no, bro, I need that.
Yeah, but when it come out, I ain't gonna get the streams. You got it on your phone already, yo.
So imagine if, all right, so has there ever been a sequence when you're playing some unreleased music and then your bros start rapping it, like rapping lyrics?
Not my niggas, because they already be around, so they already be on. So no, I ain't never really had nothing like that. Okay. But I did have something like, I'm with some people and they play some shit. They like, I'm like, damn, how you get that? He's like, oh yeah, bro sent it to me. I'm like, damn. Mm-hmm.
All right, so you're also in a lot of WAPO's videos. Even when I had LGs up here, I talked about it. You're in the one of his biggest videos. Also, you have a first day out, and he did a first day out, and you're in the both scenes. So you're in the beginning scene, and you're in the second scene when it's more of like the celebratory scene. So talk about what this day was like. When you first heard this song?
No, he asked me what song should he drop. He asked you should he drop this song. I told him no. We both said we ain't like it. Nah.
What? No. Are you serious?
Yeah, he's gonna drop this other one. I forgot this Lane Gang, How Your Sauce Gang. He's gonna drop this other joint. I'm like, bro, drop this joint. And everybody was like, no. He ended up dropping that shit. That shit went crazy.
Starting on my diet with a chop.
That shit was crazy.
So the day was just normal. It's just like
we all. I mean, pick bro up, went out to eat and shit. Chilling with Meg, Taylor, we all down there and shit. Yeah, it was regular. We all had a little Airbnb.
No. All right. This is not, I need you to understand, and I try to relate this to all y'all that come up here. It is not regular. The day that you had is a legendary moment. You're part of a legendary moment. Like, Hardo's in that video. You're in the, and it's not like you're in the background. You're there, like, in a lot of these videos. So, I gotta ask, like, in the moment, what's the feeling?
Just like regular shit. We with the guys, we chilling and shit. Like everybody be niggas, like especially like if you like somebody and you really like an official ass nigga, like you niggas is niggas, like, feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So that should just be I guess it just be a moment at the time, feel me? Just niggas be chilling.
Okay, Say Hello. That's posted on his page.
Oh, yeah.
So, how did that work?
Watt was trying to get me to rap, man. Watt was pushing me to rap. He like, nigga, I'm about to blow everybody. Niggas got to do something. Niggas ain't just going to be just coming. And like, I'm like, all right, fuck it, bro. I'm going to rap and this shit. He like, and he told me like, bro, something happened to me, bro. You going to have to rap and shit, bro. You going to be the one and shit. When he died, I just started rapping. I just started trying to take it serious a little bit.
So at that point is when you were like, the 20 videos are just consistently dropping. That moment is what made you really go consistent for real.
Mm-hmm.
And is there, I know I asked this a little bit, but you didn't really answer it. Is there any unreleased that you do have with him that's probably never coming out?
I got a couple songs still with bro that, yeah, it's a lot of shit you got to do to go through the drop likes the songs with him on it, like legal shit that I ain't got no time.
But I'm confused though, because it's not as if though you weren't there. You're in the videos, like they know you. Like,
yeah, but whoever like own his shit, you probably got to go through them, and I mean.
Oh, okay, I got it.
Yeah, okay, I could though. I could do it though for it. I could.
All right, you do got a couple songs though. Where I realized you're not so much on the drill type. You're kind of switching it with a more like an auto tone. Yeah. You're trying to test out a different type of flow. Sold Out, Get Exposed, these type songs. So talk about this. When it was this moment you realized, okay, I want to test out a different flow.
Bro, I ain't even gonna cap, bro. I probably could do every type of way it is rapping. I'm just like good with it for real. And it all depends, like, and it be like my guys tested me. They be like, man, you can't do this, you can't do that.
So engineers try to make you step outside of your comfort zone.
My men for real, my niggas and shit. They be doing that shit.
So when they say something like that, it kind of like makes you like, all right, I'm gonna step out my comfort zone.
Like, I not always do it, like, feel me? So it be like, yeah, like I prove them wrong, and they do it just so I could prove them wrong, just so I could do it for real, yeah.
So that's what happened with both songs for Sold Out and Get Exposed?
Get Exposed, yeah, hell yeah. And it'd be like I said, me and my mans won't go through about a hoe. Me and my mans just both fuck with this little bitch, and I'm like, yeah, we ain't gonna go through. It'd be like real life shit, like, for me, yeah.
So you was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just make a track about it.
Yeah, you know how that should be.
Will you ever, like, now that you have started back on music again, would you ever dabble with that type of sound again? Or
yeah, I be playing. I got some shit like when I just dropped this little EP I just dropped like last week.
Hold on. We'll get to that. Yeah. Okay, so all right. Another song you did a remix to Call in My Spirit. That's by Kodak. Yeah. And honestly, when I'm listening to the song, I'm like, I'm surprised. I didn't expect you to ever do a beat like this. Yeah. So how did this come about? You just listening to the song was like, fuck with that. I'm
remixing this shit. Yeah. I fuck with Kodak. Like, even WAP, like my man WAP fuck with Kodak heavy. He like reminded us of us for real. So I fuck with Yak and shit. So I hopped on that shit. And a lot of motherfuckers be saying that's like their favorite song I made for real.
Cause so them knowing the beat, but also just hearing a hell nigga on it.
Yeah, hell niggas, yeah, you know how that should be.
For sure.
Hell yeah.
All right, so do you purposely not have a lot of features? Like, you do have some features,
man, that's the craziest thing. I just sit here like, and it's not like I don't fuck with niggas, it's just that I don't be on I be on my own time, for real.
Bro, you had like 20 videos straight, no features, bro. That's that's crazy. And to do those numbers solo is even more crazier.
Yeah, I don't know why I ain't got no features though. I was just I need to start reaching out and motherfuckers reach. I got a lot of songs with like Lennon and shit like that I never released. I got a lot of songs with motherfuckers. So I got songs with a lot of stunner, a lot of motherfuckers like I just talk about Hardy, about getting on some shit. I just don't be going through it. I gotta start going through with it.
It's just easier to just kind of rap yourself and you just...
It's easier because you be like, all right, I'll go to the studio. You'll hit a nigga be like, bro, I'm at the studio. They be like, oh, I'm in this and I'm doing that. They be like, I can't link to like, your times be too different. That's how it be.
So who would you say like Because I mean, you talked about it a little bit, but who really inspired you to make music, and then like who motivated you after you got that inspiration?
Look, and it used to be crazy. I used to just like be like play freestyle and like I couldn't even really rap like for nothing for real. So I'm like, fuck it. Who really inspired me was like coming up and shit, like music wise, I like Gucci and shit like that, Gucci and like Boozy and shit. And like who really inspired me was who put me in the studio was Bob, for real. Like he would have been for real. Going in there with him and shit and just like, go hop in there, bro. Go say something. I went there, I said something. I like how I sounded on the joint. I'm like, I could do this, feel me? And then like being where you from and shit, when you ain't never really had nothing for real, and you find something you could do for real, you like, I could do this shit. I'm like, fuck it. Like, I just stuck to it for real. And now it's like easy as hell.
All right, so the song that I resonated the most with, that I would say for me, was the If I Say So. I left that bitch. I got tired of her. God, fuck is they talking about?
And now at the craziest time, I really and my niggas know. And if you know me, you know I was dealing with this bitch and shit for a minute and shit. Kept getting into it with her. Went to jail behind it and shit. I'm like, oh yeah, she playing games. So I'm like, oh. Left this bitch, I got tired of her. I'm really talking about some real shit. Like I'm really going through this shit. Like
even the ad libs on it sound like everything about that song was just like I was just letting it all out on that track.
Yeah.
So of course you already told us a little bit of the meaning behind this. So obviously a shorty inspired this song. So you just went in there and laid the track
even
down?
like I was just in there playing and shit. And then I was like, that shit sound hard. I'm like, yeah. He like, yeah, bro, keep going. I'm like, all right, fuck it. And then I kept going and shit. They like, oh yeah. He like, oh my. He's like, man, you gotta drop this shit. I'm like, yeah. And we dropped it. He like, that shit was hard for real. And it was different. I like trying different shit though.
If I say so. So, but all right. So when you're making a hook like that, that's not intentional, of course. It's kind of you just flow and then I'm all right, I'm gonna repeat this part.
And 9 times out of 10, I don't even like. The producer we might be making a song, I might be rapping and shit. He be like, bro, this is the hook. I like this part, bro. Make this the hook. I be like, all right. Cause I really don't be like, make just writing hooks and shit like that. Or just, I might be in there making this shit. I'm like, oh, yeah, I like this part, bro. This the hook. But 9 times out of 10, the producer be like, bro, cut this right. This the hook. Feel me?
And the same thing for the ad libs, the OI. Where did that come from? That's you put it perfectly on the song. That's why I'm asking.
Just playing with that shit. Like that's just how that shit be coming together for real.
Okay. Third Eye Vision, of course.
I ain't even gonna stand. Shout out my man Store. That's my man Store. Store's like one of the hardest video niggas in the city.
Did he come up with the concept? You know, using the smoke in the video and everything.
Yep, Store's a good cabber, man. Like he'll come with like ideas and all types of shit. Like he's a great dude for.
All right, so outside of the first day out, you have dropped a new project.
Yeah.
So, what made you want to drop a new project ASAP? 70 months. What was the inspiration behind this? You obviously came out, dropped the first day out. After this, we're getting a project.
70 months is like, all right, I came home. First day I was like, I came home. 70 months is like, all right, I'm out the halfway house. I'm out. I did all the, like, I'm out now for me 70 months.
So 70 months is the time you did in between.
So 70 months is my sentence.
Oh, my Lord. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I had and shit. So that's what I got the 70 months from. The code concept and shit.
So it's basically a pain-filled.
Just something like, 70 months, little pain.
All the music wasn't wrote in that 70 months, was it though? Some of it was written when you got out.
Yeah. All of them songs, hell yeah. For first day out. No, all them songs was made when I came home.
What about Money Mitch? And that's obviously a play off the Paid in Full, correct?
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right, so talk about Money Mitch a little bit. Why'd you name this song?
Money Mitch. Cause I'm like, I'm sitting in the ride one day and shit. And a lot of songs a lot of shit I just be coming up with just chilling with the guys. Like, Damn, I feel I'm just sitting around with. I'm just playing. I'm high as hell. I'm fucking with it. I'm keep fucking with my man. Keep saying, "Damn, I feel like Money Mitch, but I ain't going out like Mitch." You feel me? He like, "Why you keep saying that shit?" I'm like, "I don't know, bro. Fuck it, bro." I'm like, "I'm gonna say that joint on the song and shit." And that's how that shit came about. Damn, I feel like Richie Rich, but I ain't going out like Mitch. I just kept saying that shit. I kept playing that shit.
And it's crazy how even now, how crazy I'm Paid in Full is, and what's the word I'm looking for here? The impact it had on just black people in society, even up until now. Like, people still saying Money Mitch, still saying everybody East B, like everybody, still using that. Yeah, that drawing facts.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's crazy how even now that people are still using that and making wordplays on this. Okay, so what was your favorite song on the project?
Probably like Uncle Sam, because it was like different.
Mm-hmm. Is that the song that these are the same questions, but it's like, is that the song that most people resonate with, or is it?
Like, my niggas love Uncle Sam because they like, bro, you changed, you different, bro. Like, you way better. Like, you better than last time, bro. You get to see the growth, like you growing, like them, like you what you doing out here, like you growing, bro. This is it. Stay on this swag, like, feel me?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'll say this. All the music's good, but before it was more aggressive, and now it just seems like you just want to flow. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, at first it was just like, no, I'm going to get this shit out here. Y'all going to hear me. Yeah. Versus now it's like, man, y'all know what to expect. Y'all finna like this regardless. You just spitting your flow.
Yeah.
All right. So, were there any features on this, or?
Nope.
Bro.
Ever get some features, man?
At least one, man. Like, damn.
I fuck with it.
It seems like for every song you do, and you just want to do featuring Big 24, Backdoor featuring Big 24. That's all you want to do, bro?
No, I'll be like, I'm telling you that what motherfuckers be saying about, like, that's what I'm saying, your name is a lot out here, like, motherfuckers push shit on your name, and motherfuckers don't be want to be around, like, come around, so it'll be like, you know how that should be.
Tell they ass send open first. Yeah. Ain't no excuses. Let's get this music going.
Definitely ain't no excuse, but you know how that should be.
Mm-hmm. No, I get it.
I got a lot of shit with Flock. I got a lot of shit with the guys, Fat Boy and shit. Shit about to
you got songs with Fat Boy?
Yeah.
He not playing.
Yeah.
He not playing, bro. Y'all all dropping. I'm telling y'all, it's the perfect time, and what's happening in Pittsburgh.
Man, we back. We took our little seat for a minute. We had to. We back. All of us.
Y'all did do a 10-year crazy run. Like, Hill was controlling music. It wasn't even debatable. Like, nobody was fucking with y'all.
Yeah,
and then I guess everybody had their time in between now.
Hell yeah, we about to be back. It's time to shine for real. Like,
so y'all, how many songs do you got with LG? Can you tell me? Is it more than?
We got a couple, and we working on more. Every day's process. Okay. We got I got some shit coming out too. I'm about to drop a vid, couple days, probably the next 2 days. Got a vid coming out with this shit, man.
Is there somebody specific that you've wanted to work with that, like, you haven't even reached out to? Like, is there somebody specific?
Like in the city?
We could do both. Let's industry and in the city.
Like, I think I'll do a song with Boss, man, because we got like the same.
You did remix one of his songs already. That was another song you dropped.
And like, I fuck with like V's and Skrilla Baby and shit, like them niggas and shit. In the city and shit, I don't.
Because you already got most features, like you said, with the people.
Yeah, I do. There's a little, I don't know, man. There's a couple hard motherfuckers, but you know how shit be out here.
What about females though? Because it doesn't.
Females, there's a lot of.
Bro, I understand exactly how it is with the rap and stuff. It gets tricky, but not if you mess with a certain type of rapper. If you're, I know it might be out of your bounds, like a conscious rapper or somebody that's more like the woke rap, or a singer, or a guy that can sing on the beat, like something like that, to where it's like it doesn't get tricky.
Hell yeah, no. Yeah, it's a lot of females like D just hard.
D's definitely is tough. Facts.
D just hard.
D's verse will go down.
The one, damn, I forgot her name. She did that shit. She's on the song with Hardy, that smile, that little one shorty. She hard. There's a lot of girls in the city that could do something. Even the little one rapper, little Dyke, what's her name? J-Lo. She hard. She hard as hell.
No, she been snapping facts.
Yeah, I do shit with everybody in the city, bro. I ain't really tripping about like it's just the time, man. I mean, I do shit with everybody.
Have you ever had somebody reach out where you were like, nah,
a lot
cool.
of everybody be reaching out. We just
You be telling them no?
No, but I be saying, yeah, we just don't be linking. Like the little nigga Meezy stepping out, he hard.
Yeah.
He's hard. Like, you know what I mean? So then you know how you be wanting to just like stay on your side. Like you know how shit be going on, like that little shit going on. You get on the song where nigga be like, damn, it be like,
you said that ain't gonna happen if I just do Big Back Door featuring Big 2-4.
I just do me, feel me? So I be just chilling.
But when I ask questions like this, I can't get mad at the responses because you kind of understand it. But when it comes to like the singers and you showed that you can do the melodic verse, it's like, come on, bro, you can step outside for those bounds, like in those features.
There's a lot of motherfuckers in the city, like niggas and females that do like R&B that you won't even know of until you just like. You'll be in the studio and you'll walk into one of them and be like, oh shit, you be doing, I be singing and shit. You'll be like, damn, that's crazy. Never knew.
You never know. That might be the song.
People. It's a lot of talented people in Pittsburgh. People just don't like support each other. Like, it's crazy.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah.
And then I know I go through this a lot. People be like, hey, bro, you be picking and choosing. Why you always have a bunch of Hill niggas up there? I be like, bro, listen, bro. The Hill made me, bro. Like, y'all niggas ain't gonna understand. Because y'all just wasn't around, bro.
The niggas is going to come. You going to get whoever going to come. That's out, though.
Facts.
And I ain't even going to stun. I got a lot of niggas that's not even front of Hill that's more official. Like, Hill niggas is official, too.
But Hill niggas have, like, how can that? They just have the it factor that other rappers just don't be having that you can't mimic. Yeah. You can't, like,
give to them style, like
it's
like
weird.
You'll know if a corny ass nigga, a fake ass Hill nigga claim the Hill. He be like Nap. She be like, oh, he's saying that corny. That ain't him. Feel me? He ain't from the Hill for real. It's some shit like that. Yeah.
All right. So you did say that there's all right. I don't know if this is another one of those people releasing your music type things. You did say you have a Stunner 2 Fly collab, and there is one out there. But it's on like some mixtape where there's a bunch of different music, and I think you have two songs. No,
that's what like I.
So that is you did give the go on that.
Yeah, you know Wiz's man Ludi Boy.
Okay, that's him.
He did a Pittsburgh tape, and we all came together and did music. Yeah, that's a real song. Yeah.
Okay, so how did that song come about?
Me and him was in the studio together. We linked up, perfect timing, bang bang, shit got done.
All right. So how do you feel as if the support? This is kind of be a dumb question for you, man. I don't even want to ask that because you get the support. Right. Definitely for the support. You feel as if though you get the support. Has it? I know it's probably been. You probably feel as if though it's been different now, or.
The support now is like I gotta build it back, like because you be gone and shit. People. I gotta build it back. It's still support, like. From them, like the main motherfuckers who fuck with me and shit, but it's still I'm still working.
And what has the family's response been to the music?
My family, my mom, and it'd be crazy. I walk in my mom's house, she'll be playing my songs. That shit be funny as hell. My people's fuck with it for real. Everybody, my dad, mom, everybody, they like it.
You got any brothers?
Yeah, I got a brother. I got two brothers actually. I got one fighting in jail, and I got one. He regular. He be working and shit, cool as hell and shit. Hell yeah.
What does he do?
He got a good ass job, motherfucker, making that money. I know that. He do something good. He work from home.
Okay. Facts. So when you got out, of course, they all told you got to stick with the music. You got to keep going.
Yeah, even like in jail, motherfuckers in jail. Like even being in the feds away from motherfuckers knew like who I was for real. So it'd be like, God, they was always on my back about it.
So you were going the whole time between that music when you were hot versus to now?
To now, yeah. Hell yeah.
God. So basically, right when you were hot, everything
went to jail.
So do you, all right, Damn. This
Yeah, I
is gonna be a
wouldn't
hard
be
question
here.
for you.
You was gonna
but-
ask me if I ain't go to jail, would I'd have probably not been here. Yeah, I'd have probably moved.
Yeah.
Cause it was popping at that time. Shit was
So what's your feeling on that? Do you have any regrets? Do you ever think about that?
See, a lesson is like, see, what happened was a lesson. I don't never regret like what like a lesson. Feel me?
Mhm.
It taught me something. Like,
Mm.
so it's like no, just like get it back. That's how I look at it. Like,
But let's be realistically speaking. How far do you think you would have been if that didn't happen? Because that means that you would have potentially dropped another 20 videos.
I'd probably blew or something. I wouldn't have been here.
I wouldn't have been here.
I probably would have did it. I probably would have been here though. I probably definitely would have got an interview with you, but I probably wouldn't have been here though.
I wasn't even doing, and I wish I was.
Yeah.
So, that's another question I had during that time when Money Lane Music is like at its peak, that 10-year span you guys had. Who was anyone doing media? I know Wappa was doing interviews, but none of those were Pittsburgh people.
Nah.
Like some of them were, but they were. They didn't even know.
Yeah, nobody really was doing that shit.
So, like outside of just posting the music, how were y'all pushing and getting y'all's name and music out there? Was it just WAP just post a video on his main page and then?
Yeah, the internet and just it was really like the diss and shit for real, the beef and shit. You know how that shit all played a part and it really blew it up for real. That shit.
And how do you feel as if though? I mean, beef and music is it's still relevant, but it's also died down.
It's like everybody gets so older. That shit's like the drill music is cool though. It's for the younger, the younger motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't even like that shit ain't even cool for real no more. That shit it's just what it is, bro. Like I still hear some drill music like, oh, that shit hard, and it'll still might get me. And I gotta be like, oh, I'm old as hell. What am I mean?
Yeah, no, I feel that. So you feel as if though you just outgrew that type of
no, because I still got that type music. Forgive what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's just time and place.
So if somebody dissed you musically, you would diss them back. Or at this time, you're like, I ain't even gonna pay it attention.
It all depends. Yeah, it all depends though. It all depends how if it's like some like this nigga on some weird shit. Or
No, music shit like
so some music. I might say something
like
back.
some Kendrick and Drake type.
Yeah, I might say something back. I'm gonna say something back. It all depends who it is though. If it's somebody it's not worth it, like I'm like, oh yeah.
He just say,
it all depends how I want to handle it, for real. If I want to keep it like music, yeah, I might.
No, I feel it. Outside of music, so outside of music, do you have any hobbies or anything you like to do? You party? Do you go out, or you just stay to yourself, write lyrics, and stay in the house?
I really be like the city ain't got shit to do for real.
Not no more. Not how I used to be. Used to be able to go to party every day down there.
Shit be trash. I might slide out here and there, but I really be to myself for real. Mm-hmm. Hit the stew and shit. Be chilling.
When you do go out, is there people telling you, oh,
yeah, it's always. And then a lot of times motherfuckers don't be knowing who I am for real until somebody be like, oh, that's too. So it be like. I be like incognito.
You cut your hair too, though.
Yeah,
that made a big
hair.
difference. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm like incognito sometimes when I be out too, and I hate when somebody do know me because it be like too much sometimes.
But you gotta always appreciate the love.
I appreciate the love. I always show like the love and support. You know what I mean?
You wanna know what's crazy? And tell me if you understand what I'm saying here. It seems like the people that would know like all your music from back then is kind of like. A lot of people aren't in Pittsburgh anymore, but then there's some people that might know a couple songs. Yeah. You know what I mean? Do you feel as if that's true, or is
it feel like, or like I don't know.
The wave is different now. It's just
changed about that whole little Pittsburgh music shit. It just died down. I guess there wasn't nobody really out here. I don't know, but it seemed like it's like watered down right now for real.
I ain't gonna. I don't want to say what I think it's like in that phase of where it's it's getting back to where it was.
Yeah.
I don't think ever can mimic what y'all was doing, bro. Like,
yeah.
I don't think that's ever gonna happen again, bro. Like,
Somebody gotta get it back, and then it's gonna probably take one of us to get it back.
but now it's like, all right. The reason why I'm trying to hesitate because I don't know what the situation is. I don't want to say certain, but I will say is the cars are in line for y'all to bring it back to where it was. I'll say that the cars are in line for y'all to bring it back what it was. Y'all all have music. Y'all
just
all
gotta link
talented,
up.
bro, and y'all all are. Don't get me mad for saying this. Y'all all are out now. Like, there's no reason for y'all not to turn it back on.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's just how I feel, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah, it's there. It's right there.
So you're definitely you have no doubts about it. You're gonna be consistent. You're gonna keep posting and dropping.
Yeah, this shit. Hell yeah. This shit ain't gonna stop.
So how far do you want to take it with this music?
I'm taking the fuck out of here. How
like
far
what?
It take me?
Like when you say you're trying to get out here, as far as Pittsburgh or just?
I'm trying to blow with this shit. I'm trying to get the fuck out of this city. I'm trying to get the fuck away from these people. You know what I mean? I'm trying to go. I love Pittsburgh, but you know what I mean? I'm trying to get out of here for real.
Why do you say that, bro?
I just want to see the world, man. Mm-hmm. I be already like traveling and shit, but I'm ready to go somewhere for good.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You go to Miami, you don't 8 roads in a row, no potholes. Do feel a little different. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
So. Yeah, like you be somewhere else, you be like, damn. But then it be crazy because when you be gone, you be missing home. Mm-hmm. So.
No, I think when I'm going, bro. It's over. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Yeah. I done had enough of Pittsburgh. The only thing that's keeping me here is this. Like, I want to support y'all artists so bad, and you know, it's hard to support everybody. Yeah. But definitely, for sure.
And we need like people like you for real.
There is though. There's more podcasts in the city.
Yeah, but do a lot. A lot of them don't reach out and shit, though.
No, that's true. People be telling me that a lot of them quit too. A lot of them quit. I think Vibe Ship TV, and I don't know if he's coming back or not, but I think they quit too. So I do understand. All right, let's talk about 2 more songs here. For just 2 more songs here. Is this song another one of the unreleased things? The Who On Go or that got dropped?
I don't know who's out there. I don't know what pages.
With D Money and B2. Yeah, that's you, Big 2-4.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's
old as hell.
That's an unreleased song.
So that should have never came out.
Hell no.
What about the Lane story, the crazy story? That was purposely dropped.
That was dropped. Yeah, hell yeah, that was dropped. Hell
okay,
yeah.
What made you want to remix the Vaughn song?
Cause my man said I couldn't do it. I'm like, man, fuck me, I can't tell a story. Like, come on, this shit really happened. This shit be happening. So it's like, it's easy. Yeah, that's why I did that one, though.
So tell all the bros, I think that's the key to get you to really step out of your bounds in the music is to say, you can't do this, bro.
Like, then if, like, it's like what Dirk said, like, if my niggas ain't in there, like, fucking with the song or not, and I know it's, like, I mean, it's Boda, like, I gotta do something else. This ain't it. Mm-hmm. And I always ask niggas, like, you fuck with this. Like, yeah, but sometimes you won't know how the song is until it come out.
All right, let's ask this one. I'm gonna ask this question, and then we're gonna wrap up after this. What is the song that WAP has created that you've been in the studio for that might be like huge to everyone?
Hey, you'll be like, damn, he did that. But I was on that gangster music.
You're still on it, or
I got the song that I'm on, but. He took me off.
So what was the reason for it?
I first started rapping. That shit was bullshit. He took me off. That's how it be though. That shit bullshit. You gotta go. Shit.
What about that Devil Baby song? Was that like a kind of like remembrance to his
that
Devil
was
Face?
Like, yeah, Devil Baby was like a joint to the.
I ain't gonna lie, that video is way too scary for me, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I watched like 30 seconds, I was like, this is too much for me. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Yeah, that Devil Baby Store came up with that idea. But that Devil Baby was like kind of to that other joint that man, what's that? Devil Face, that joint, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So that was definitely kind of remembrance. Mm-hmm. All right. All right, so tell people what you got coming on next, where they can follow you.
I got a vid coming out in a couple days, man. More music coming. You can follow me, Big Backdoor, Instagram, Backdoor, Facebook. I gotta make a TikTok and shit.
Y'all gotta be on the content. I'm telling you.
Shit, nigga.
I don't understand how you can have this. You do realize, like, there's AI engines now and stuff to where y'all can upload all of y'all old videos, and that's content. All of it's content. You posting a video, and I don't know how you feel about it, with WAPO, it's content. Like, it's all content. And I know y'all probably be like, I don't want to do that. I don't feel like doing that. I don't know how to do that. Bro, I will help. You just gotta let me know. Like, I guess that's why is people want the interviews too, is because they see, like, I'm able to push a content in a certain manner.
And I'm trying to learn that TikTok shit. I learned that TikTok shit. That's the key right there.
You gotta make, all right, I know this much. You gotta make whatever song you feel as if, though, that you ever made is the most corniest, is probably the best song that's going to do good on TikTok. I know that sounds terrible, but, like, that's just the facts. So if you have a song like that where you're like, nah, this isn't it, like a dance song of any sort that has that type sort of beat or anything, that's the song that's normally going to go up on TikTok.
I should have ordered some wings sitting here.
Bro, what the fuck? All right, that's a wrap. We're going to take a flick, and then I'm going to get you up out of here, bro. I got you guys.